All right, Lila, what will happen in winter when snow and ice can accumulate on containers, causing weight to be over VGM measured when it left our DC? Wow, great question.
You want to take that one, Kevin?
Again, you know what? I mean, I think it goes back to numerous questions that have been posed. Is it would depend on what method did you use. Did you use method one, where you actually weigh the container prior to, and then you weigh it when it gets after it's loaded, using method one, or did you use method two and weigh your contents, and that would equal what's on your packing list to weigh the dunnage and things like that. And then you add the tare weight using method one or method two, because if you use method two, you're verifying the information that's provided. That's the tare weight. And again, tare weight's been vastly questioned by exporters as well, because you have no control of whether or not that tare weight is correct unless you actually use method one to weigh the truck and contents, and then weigh it again full. So you can't validate that the tare weight provided is correct either. So how can you validate if there's snow and ice accumulated on it? But what I think you're doing is you're going to validate what you know is true and correct at the time it leaves your DC. And that's all anybody can ask you to do, is to make an honest effort. And at the end of the day, this has never been a U.S. problem, and I don't see, if you provide a VGM that's signed to the best of your knowledge that this is correct, and when it goes onto the vessel, you've signed a VGM, and then it's a carrier's business decision. If a carrier chooses not to put your product, your container, onto a vessel because it's got some ice that accumulated on it during the winter, then I think we have to have a serious conversation with our carriers that we're using, because that's a business decision. You did a VGM based on what you know is true and correct. So that would be my opinion as it relates to that. You guys agree or disagree, or wanna stay numb on that?
No, I totally agree. I mean, I think that what we've seen from the last time we talked until now even shows that the carriers understood this to be almost as a business regulation as much as a governmental regulation. It's going to be up to them to preserve their relationships with customers first and foremost. Safety of vessels first and foremost. Preservation of relationship with customers second. So.